Hello and welcome to the finale of my playthrough of Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. And in this episode, I'll be entering the manufacturing section of Smithy's factory in order to defeat his remaining minions, and then confronting Smithy himself in order to get the 7th and final star piece. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the team that I'll be taking forward for the end. And we've got all this stuff. It's a lot, but hey ho. That's just how it is. Right, so with that, it's time to go. Shizer, that's not good. Okay, we'll hear this one last time. I think there's a bit of a lag input. I'm not like running properly out on the field, so bear with me. Let's carry on. You may notice I actually started the video properly. Like, of course, on the final part I'd be able to do that. But anyway, production is on schedule. This, despite the fact that Mac, Boya, Yuridovich and the Exum Rangers were defeated. At this rate, Smithy will have a new army in no time. New army? You can't be making more weapons. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Oh yeah? Who are you? This is D. Mario. Give up now while you still have a chance. Shut down production now or he'll stomp you. What did you say, you little puffball? Mad Mallet, trash him. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Really, Bowser? You're the one that doesn't one-shot? Alright, let's see what you got. So here's Clerk. Bum 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 Yeet, yeet. And down it goes. That one's nice and easy. You can as a boss, you just do, so yeah. 3 left. Ha! Hope you learned your lesson. We're almost there, Mario. Come on. What do you suppose this switch does? Nothing's happening. Huh? What's the funny face, Mario? Oh, I know, you're trying to make me look, aren't you? I'm not going to fall for that one. Help me, Mario. You didn't look, so it's your own fault. Yeah, there we go. Boy, that was scary. I guess the green switch controls the crane. And it's Toad. Phew, I finally made it up here. Let me help you guys out. Princess? I'm sorry I snuck out without telling you or the Chancellor. I just wanted things to get back to normal. I wanted to do my part to help. Princess. Yes, that's it. Any job that lets me help both Mario and the Princess is worthwhile. You're going to help both of us? Well, I carried all I could. Now what could you use? So got a floggy drink. Like that froggy drink, no lie, that is pointless. Anyway, there we go. This is for you. Thank you, Toad. We're almost there. Come on, let's show them. You only have to get the one rock candy? But you do, don't you? Yeah. Do 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 do. Hang on, did she heal up? I need to check. Yes. Right, let's go. Is it the lieutenant next? I think it is, and then it's the captain. Here's the report. Sir, drill bit will be finished on time. We're ahead of schedule. We'll make Smithy proud. It's manager. Good work, everyone. The harder we work, the stronger Smithy will become. The weapons we manufacture here will be... Just think of it. When Smithy takes over Mario's world, we can do anything we want. Not so fast. You sure are a cocky bunch. I rule this world, don't you forget it. It's Mario. Mach 2 and Euridovich 2 didn't stop him. No, leave Mario out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. Mario, you're about to make the longest jump of your life. You're ignoring me. And here we go. So, of course, any non-Bowser Mario villain is always... Well, they always manage to piss Bowser off, just because he always claims... You know, he is the true villain of Mario's world. It's his world to rule, nobody else's. So it's good to kill in that regard, because you get all that. Deep blocks. I mean, I'm assuming these are meant to be relatively easy on Bowser. I really don't know though, but anyway. 2 bosses left before Smithy. Well, like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools, huh? The Mario consoles Bowser. Well. You there, are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown. A meltdown? You can't scare me, I've got Mario by my side. Dissenters will be eliminated, production will continue. Here we go. Ouch. Once again. Really? You lose, you get 4 once again. Oh, you golly gumdrop. So as you can see, with each boss fight, one of the other 4 characters have their piece. So of course Gino is the last one to have his piece. He has it before the last boss before Smithy, which is coming up after this one. Yeet. Nope. Perfect block. Yeet, yeet. bonk. Right, here we go. Sit down. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, Bowser Crush. Let's go. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, if you don't have Toadstool in your team, then these fights would be harder, because of course you wouldn't have as good heal. You just have Mallow's heals. And then yeah. That was scary. But we can't run away now. We've got to kick those lowlifes out of our world. Yep. One last boss before Smithy. Let's go. I like how the awesome music from outside this part of the factory, just stops, and all you can hear is just the manufacturing sounds. So here we go. The final boss before Smithy. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here, but this is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savour the moment. You will be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yolk. The final time you'll hear this song as well. You may recognise that sprite from Yoshi's Island. Nope, let's not. Oh shit. And the factory chief is not dead yet. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Die. No. See, this fight is pretty difficult with gun yolk. Electroshock. Yaw, yeet. Depends how much it does. Ouch. Yeet. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Now I could do jumps and stuff, but I'll just do regular attacks. There we go. Gun Yolk is down. Once you get rid of the factory chief, it's nice and easy. Oh, one last level up before the end. And here's Gino's time. So let's have something to say anyway. The production line hasn't halted. Look, Mario, this is where the weapons come from. Excuse me. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the road. There we go. Just clear my throat. So yeah, Gino will have to go back to the Star Road. Here's some mighty fine steps. But anyway, let's go. Hope you're ready for this absolute banger. When I actually faced Smithy before, like before I started the playthrough and just finished it normally, I didn't think too much to the theme, but now I've heard it again, I actually see how much of a banger it is, so let's get it. Now you're going to meet the man himself, or Evil Father Christmas, as I like to call him. And here he is. Hey, there's the last star piece. Huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy. Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now. Huh? So you're Mario. Looks like we're going to have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle. My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through anymore. Just give us the star now. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why? Then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now. I'll cross you all. Here we go. Mallet? No, sledge. Whatever it was called. That's a crystalline and thingy. There we go. We're set. Bonk. Bonk. Here he goes with another creation. No. He's angry. Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser or gazer. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. We just built this yesterday, and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor. How utterly annoying. Huh? What the? How in the heck? So that was phase 1 done. Now the shit gets creepy, because look at that in the background. Honestly. No! Oh, I'm burning, seething. Never have I been so wronged. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge. No! Here we go. You ugly bastard. Do, 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 do. Come on, you puny ants. Do, 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 do. I don't know if you have to do that again or not, I'm not sure. Any changes to the tank? Not surprised. Right, let's immobilise him. So if you don't get rid of the body, he counterattacks with every bleeding hit. Bonk. I mean, this fight isn't too bad anyway. I mean, I don't have to use any abilities. It's all good. I am burning with power. Okay, you can change heads now if you want. Oh no, I forgot you can't change heads if you get rid of the thing at the bottom. Isn't that insta-kill? Yep. Oh no, he changed his head to Weird Wizard. Yeah, these are just ugly as hell. Shit. Fuck. Right, let's immobilise him first and then bring Bowser back. Shit. So many AoEs. Actually, I never saw this phase. The only other one I saw was was a treasure chest. I haven't seen this phase, so I don't know its attacks. Or have I seen it? I'm not sure. It looks weird either way, but of course Smithy can make anything with his lovely hammer. I mean, he hasn't got attack or defense boost now, but hey ho. No one has now, so there we go. Oh, you absolute bastard. So that's what this idiot can do. We can use Shredder, and I got another freebie. Oh, I'm burning with power. So he's back again. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. And finish it off. Bonk, bonk. Frozen again. And here's the chest. 15 or 4 phases now. Scarecrow! Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god. So actually, it is really surprising that this fight is in a Mario game, but hey ho, Square Enix do what the hell they want. Did you? You absolute twat. This is honestly the worst fight. The worst, like, head that we could have. The stupid Grim Reaper nonce. I could GO here. I could honestly GO. Shit. I'm not liking this because I've got no defense at the moment. Shit. Right, finish that off. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What head? I'll take that. Just survive, please. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think he has 5,500 health, so he should nearly be done. Because that bottom half of his body I don't think counts, because I would have done enough by now. Bomb. Is that a bomb? Or is that poison? Poison. It's El Poison! What head now? I'll take tank. Literally use whatever items I want because this is the end, so... Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I forgot about the rock candy, to be fair. And again. Extra turn, let's go. Is that not it yet, really? What's that? What on earth is that? Oh, you twat. Seal on. You know what? Seal is fine. Just finish him off, please. How are you not dead yet? Holy shit. How are you not dead yet? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you really not dead yet? Holy shit. It's insane. As we've seen, sword, spear, and arrow rain. What great moveset you have. Oh, fuck off. If this kills me, I swear down. What the actual fuck? There we go. My body and head are burning. It's not possible. I don't believe it. I'm finished. Done for. No. That head is so dangerous. I mean, it's really weak, but yeah. Holy shit. I should just super jump that head, but hey ho. Come on, Mary. Send the last one way up high. And there we go. The 7 stars have been recovered. So the Star Road is repaired. Poetry in motion. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal, and he must go back. What a beautiful game. You know, and this was the Mario RPG that started it all. For, you know, Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi. Are there any others? No, I don't think there's any others. Don't think so, no. I prefer Mario and Luigi overall to Paper because, well, I've only played one Mario and Luigi fully, and that's Bowser's Inside Story, and the same with Paper Mario, and that's Super Paper Mario on the Wii, which is a underrated game, criminally underrated. But there we go. Gino has turned back into his, I guess, like spirit form. I guess he's a spirit, and now he's pointing at all of them. That's so Final Fantasy, this theme. I know Nobuo Uematsu did this one. It's so Final Fantasy. But it's beautiful. I like how Exor's just still there. For now, anyway. And he fades away. And Bowser gets his castle back. So here's World 9, Star Road. And they show all the different characters in 7 wishes. Of course, he wished to stop being a crybaby, and now he is the prince and the future king. That bit there is so Final Fantasy 5 and 6. We go with Bowser rebuilding the castle. And there's Jonathan Jones. So of course, this is Gino, fulfilling all the wishes, because that's his job. And there's Yoshi. I wonder what would happen here if you didn't actually get to Yostar Isle. And can you even complete the game without going here? No, I think you can, yeah. And there is Toadofsky. With Frog Fusius. And as we saw, Booster and Valentina decided to get married. With Dodo as, for some reason, the vicar. Don't ask. And here we go, the big one. There we go. Mario, Toadstool, or Peach, Yoshi, the Chancellor, and Toad. And there we go. Do 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 do. And now we get this bit. So, as soon as I saw the credits, I was like, "What? That's a bit dirty on Luigi." You get Luigi here, but not as a playable character. But hey ho. So there we go. Matsumora I've definitely heard of before. I think Kudo I'd heard of before. Of course, some of these are Nintendo. Some of them will be Square Enix. When the Square Enix ones come up, I'll probably know. And that's a nice little touch there. And now I definitely know Nobuo Uematsu probably came up with the idea of how to do this credit song because, well, in Final Fantasy VI, Balance is Restored is like a 20-minute song that follows after the end, which is kind of like a remix of all the character themes and quite a few of the themes within the game. So I know it was probably his idea to set out the credit song like this. And there's Bowser in a clown car. And there's Valentina. She's run off with Dodo. thing with Booster and Valentina, I mean, I don't know if you could really count them as evil, in a sense. They were just kind of doing their own thing. And there's Booster in his train. And then I saw Sakaguchi then, who is definitely Square Enix. But no, it's so weird, like, of course, some of the ones from Nintendo here, of course, the ones in Square Enix, all moved over to PlayStation after this game. Now, this was, and I believe still is, the final Nintendo and Square Enix collaboration game. I think it is technically the only one. But it was kind of like a super group, like with Chrono Trigger, where it was Square Enix's first game. It was an experiment of such. And there's Smithy with the weapons. But yeah, it was all I guess, a test of the waters. This is a massive collab, and it would be good to see a sequel. 25 years later. I don't know if they're ever going to do a sequel to this game or not. Sequels have been done like years apart before, but you never know. And of course, there goes Gino, sprinkling his wish. There's the glowing toads, or the glodes, I'll call them. And there's Nobuo Uematsu, Hiroyuki Ito, Tetsuya Nomura, of course, Sakaguchi, Square Enix, Uematsu, of course. So special thanks, basically. This is the Square Enix section, mostly. So, of course, it's a Nintendo game. Of course, it's Mario. Of course, these are all the Square Enix lads all coming out now. The absolute legends. Tetsuya Nomura. Any new fans of Square Enix games, i.e. the remake of Final Fantasy VII, will know that Nomura, of course, is... Well, he did work on the first part, and he worked on the original Final Fantasy VII. Apparently, he's there's Koji Kondo, and yeah. He's yielded most of the director's work of Final Fantasy VII Part 2 to someone else. I don't remember who it is. He's still going to be co-director. He's not going to be the leading director, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. But anyway, there's a lovely glowing star with Mario and Toadstool. And there's Gino. And this is the last anyone ever saw of Gino. Unless, like me, back in the day, you ever watched Newgrounds stuff. I forgot what it was called. But it follows a Koopa and a Goomba in the Apocalypse. And one of the possible endings you can click on has Gino using a laser and just destroying everybody. And back then, I had no idea that it was Gino. And I saw Gino in this, and I was like, that reminds me of the Newgrounds series that I saw years ago. To be fair, I am technically too young for Newgrounds, because that was like a site that was used for the generation up from mine, really. But I kind of watched a lot of Newgrounds stuff, towards its final years before they finished producing stuff for it. Unless they still do. I don't think they do, though. But anyway, a beautiful ending that Gino displays fireworks and stuff for. What a legend. And there he is. Gino returns to the Star Road, where he is never seen again. Of course, people were shouting and shouting and shouting to get him in Smash. I can get why, yeah, he's a good character, but I don't know, it's once you get Toadstool and Bowser, he kind of becomes redundant. So, he's a good character, but I don't think he's as good as people were making him out when they were screaming for him. But we got something much better anyway. But there we go. This doesn't end as long as I believe. I even waited 5 minutes just to test it. But there we go. That is the end of my playthrough of Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. This has been one of my personal favourite playthroughs that I've done. It's a very, 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 very good game. And, well, I mean, it was insanely popular at the time, and it's still well known to this day. You know, it's managed to hold prestige, which is what a lot of games from the 90s managed to do. Of course, it's just another Square Enix masterclass. You know, it's a musical masterclass from Shimomura. You may know her music from Devil May Cry and Kingdom Hearts. Of course, Nobuo Uematsu for Final Fantasy. Tetsuya Nomura helped with the directions uh, of the game. Of course, Final Fantasy, Square Enix. And then you had, I forgot his name, Yuji Horii. No, not Yuji Horii, that's Dragon Quest. Kudo. Is it Kudo or Kudo or something like that? You know, he's the one that always directs the Mario games. You know, just an absolute Square Enix masterclass, working with Nintendo to make this wonderful game. But all my things must come to an end, so that does mark the end of the playthrough. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next emulator playthrough, which I have no idea what it is. I was going to do the Mario and Luigi RPGs, but I cannot think of what to do. So I might end up doing all of them once I've done Final Fantasies 1 to 6 on the emulator in the marathon. So I think the next time you'll see me with an emulator playthrough will be Final Fantasy 1 when I start the marathon. I don't know if I'm going to just stick to one playthrough on streaming on the PS4. I might do two. I'm not sure, but as I said, thank you for watching this game. You know, it's a game that when I played back in, it was either the end of January or beginning of last month. You know, it caught me by surprise of how good it was. And then as I progressed through the game, I was like, oh, that's what this song's from. There was so much content in Super Mario RPG that I did not realise was in the game, that I just knew from like YouTube parodies back in the day, or as I said, Newgrounds. They had a lot of stuff on Newgrounds to do with that. You know, this game is a cult classic, and I can see why. As I said, I'll stop rabbiting on. I have a tendency to do this sometimes, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in Phantasy Star 2, and possibly in another playthrough coinciding with that.